farmer. Mountain back to Atlantic Ocean. Upon me hills to country. To educate, elevate, and promote. Yeah. Focus on Liberia. For Liberia, Liberia. For Liberia, yeah. From Monday to Sunday. From Monday to Sunday. It's focus on Liberia. Talk about home affairs. Hey. In diaspora. Foreign affairs. Reliable information. History. Talking about culture. Politics. Education. Entertainment. Business. Sports. Advertisement. Articulation. Focus on Liberia. Focus on Liberia. Focus on Liberia. From Monday to Sunday. Focus on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of Between the Headlines on Focus on Liberia. My name is Dennis Jah, and we are broadcasting from Atlanta, Georgia. In this edition of Focus on Liberia, we are going to be speaking to the leaders of the Buduburam Refugee Camp. The story we have here is the camp was demolished. And so I have with me Mr. Dennis Gwion, who's the chairman and the spokesman of the Liberian refugee or the Liberian community in Ghana, with his secretary Rancy Quia. They are joining me on the phone right there before or at a displaced camp right before the high school in Buduburam. Gentlemen, welcome to Focus on Liberia, Mr. Gwion and Mr. Quia. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us on air today to explain the stories of the Liberian refugees on Buduburam.
Right.
It's a privilege to be on your show this afternoon on our end.
Thank you. And that was Dennis Gwion. Let me hear from Rancy. Rancy, how are you? Welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable, for the opportunity. It's a pleasure to be on your show this afternoon from Ghana, and we look forward to be part of your show this afternoon.
Thank you. We want to welcome all our viewers from across the globe, especially those who were once on Camp Buduburam. I too left Buduburam 2000. I arrived in Buduburam 1997 from Nigeria. I live in Area U, and Area H before coming to the United States. So if you are here, there's a Buduburam community on or online. Please join us, share the show, invite someone, and let's get started. So let me start with you with a quick introduction, just a little bit who you are. Let's start with Mr. Gwion.
I'm Dennis Gwion, president of the Liberian community in Ghana. And I'm also Rancy Quia, secretary general for the Liberian community in Ghana.
Okay. All right. Where are you guys at presently? Because where are you joining us from?
As we speak now, we are standing before the Buduburam Junior High School, where we have display center 1 that is located in zone 6.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us, we've heard a lot of things about the Buduburam Refugee Camp, and we have some pictures. What happened? What's happening at the Buduburam Refugee Camp, when it started, and what's going on right now?
Okay, let me take you back a little bit. 2021, there was a notice flying all around here that they was going to demolish Buduburam. So we fought, and the Liberian government came and intervened. And after their intervention, there was an agreement they had to both government, that is the Liberian government and the Ghanaian government, that after the meetings in Accra, they was to go back to Monrovia and see how best they can build a roadmap for those who are willing to go back home, to go back home. Liberian government sent people from the enterprise headed by the former director, Professor Loken. They came and collected data of those who were willing to go back home. And when they got back, we didn't hear from them again until on the 27th of February. Again, when they came 2021, there was a lot of issues that was surrounding the demolition of Buduburam. Before 2012, there were before the sensation was revoked, there were two options. You either go back to Liberia on the repatriation, voluntary repatriation, or you be integrated in Ghana. And people choose to be integrated in Ghana. They even campaigned for that vigorously here, and people were integrated. And now, to our utmost surprise, they came up with a Liberian passport. That in that passport, they're going to put a resident in it. So after they gave that passport 2014, a few years back, then we were in leadership. When I got the passport, I realized that there was a clause in the passport. And I began to alarm about that clause in that passport. The resident permit said, you can't do a job here or business for the war. So we begin to fight that. How can we be integrated? And you say we can't work, we can't do business in Ghana. That's another area. Two, they gave all those who were integrated, there was a cash grant from the Danish and American government. The family head were getting something like 800 cedi. And if you honor your parents, you will be receiving like 200 or 400 cedi. That's money we're giving, 2,000.
That's monthly or yearly or daily?
Oh, that once. It's not monthly, it's not daily, just once.
Oh, one time. Okay.
One time. That money we're given. After a few months, at the beginning to make an announcement that you should use that 800 cedi to go rent outside the camp. And people said, no. And how can I go and rent outside the camp with 800 cedi? So we been on that issue until 2021, until this Gwion February 27. They came 4 a.m. in the morning, unannounced. They begin to demolish. So what we did as a leader,
when you said they came, who came? Who came and started demolishing?
The traditional council.
Okay.
The traditional council. The traditional council came with a caterpillar in the morning. So I was on my way to town and they called me and I came back. So I went to them and I said, look, what's going on? They said, we are here to demolish Buduburam. And I said, demolition of big communities, no police, no fire service, nobody of such. So how are you going to demolish the place? They said, we have our own security. We have our own people to do the work. So I tried to videotape them. They got hold of my phone. A fight began. Later, they gave my phone back to me. That's how they started demolishing Buduburam on the 27th of February. On the 28th, they came here with the National Security Coordinator for Central Region, and the regional ministers came. They said, okay, our chairman, we want to have a meeting with you. So let's go to Pentagon at our head office. So we go in the car. By the time I go to the police station, they say,
Mr. Gwion, before you say, I want you to talk, when you say traditional council, what is that?
Oh, they have their, Ghana have their chief.
Okay.
And every area have their chief. And where we found ourselves, we are under the Gwion Fete Sioux land.
Okay.
So the Sioux is headed by one Danako Aburiata. He's the head for this place. So after demolition, the first day, the next day, our people moved to Buduburam School. And they entered Buduburam School and they were there. The early morning, the following day, they came back and they said they wanted to have a meeting with the leadership. And I said, no problem. But then when we got to the police station, they said, I'm under arrest. And I said, how? They said, you can't say anything now, you are under arrest. I said, no problem. So we drove to Pentagon. We got there in the midst of the regional minister, all the police command, fire service, immigration. So they begin to question me, why people move to Buduburam School? And I said,
and what is Pentagon?
They said we shouldn't have gone to Buduburam School.
No, I said they took you to Pentagon. What is Pentagon?
Police headquarters.
Okay.
So Pentagon is the police headquarters here near Nyanyanu.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they have their other police headquarters. So when we got there, and they said, but why you authorize people to break into Buduburam School? And I said, no, we didn't break into it. I seek permission for the head minister of the school. And in fact, 90% of the students in that school houses, parent houses have been demolished. So we have nowhere to go. That's the only place we have to go. Arguing to one thing to another, they say, okay, we will detain you. And I said, okay, no problem. If only enter Buduburam because we are here because of demolition. What led to the people going there? You are not even catching it. You are only concerned about Buduburam school. And you are demolishing 2 other schools that raised on a GS. Why are you not talking about that? You only concerned about Buduburam school because you have government teachers there. So they detained me for like 6 hours. When I came from jail, I went to the CID for investigation. They changed the story that I'm speaking as a UN worker in Ghana. So when the CID took my statement, later he said, "But this man have been speaking all along as a Liberian community here. Why are you bringing this one out?" So he told them that the case was not having magnitude. So if they want to detain me, they should take me from there and take me to their home. He can't detain me again. So that's how he released me, and we came back on the camp.
All right.
And from that day up to now, they are still demolishing. And our people are displaced from Buduburam's community school. We got people in the Quida Faith Foundation, which is Quida. We got other people at the Secret Settlement Manager office. We got other people at the Women Center. And per the data we collected, we got almost 11,000 persons right now who are displaced all over here.
So the Buduburam Community School, who are the students there? Are they Liberians or is it a Ghanaian school?
It's a Liberian school. It's our own school that we built.
Okay.
And later, they turned it over to there's an organization that came to help the Liberian called Puenho. And they turned it over to Puenho. And Puenho employed some Ghanaian teachers there. So people from the village have their story there, but 90% of the students there are from Buduburam.
All right. So the authorities in Ghana, let's say the police and everybody, what are they saying? Are they allowing the traditional council to carry on this thing?
Yes, I will say yes, because the first thing the government first denied that she had no hand into it. But if you look at how this incident happened, government is actually approving of what have been done by the security, by the traditional council. If the government say, I'm not aware or I'm not the one doing it, I think they have the right to even go hot to the processes. But then they remain silent on this. They are claiming that it is not their operation, it's a traditional council operation. And as we speak, the only arm of government that came to the camp were Ghana Refugee Board and then that was the immigration. They only came to take data of a few persons. They spent 1 or 2 days and they gone back. Since then, they were not seeing them. And we have a lot of institutions in Ghana who are philanthropic and nobody have ever come to the camp to share their solidarity to the victims here.
So
everyone visiting. Come again?
No, go ahead.
Yes. Everyone visiting the camp. Several Liberians who live in Accra, who have many organizations, they are the only people coming visiting the victims in the Buduburam camp. The government remains silent on this. They are not condemned the act. And it's something that we are not surprised of because the government of Ghana have been howling behind the traditional chiefs, and the camp land is not for all, it's for the elders. So there's going to come into controversial on this issue of the camp land. The chief will say they own the land. The government say the camp land is for the government. But at this point, we can clearly see that government is in support of what is happening. But they are only putting upfront the traditional chief, the one who carry on the operation. But the government is fully aware. It is in their interest as well.
Have you been able to file like a complaint to whoever, like the Ghanaian authority? Have you been able to do that?
Well, yeah, let's say one of the institutions, like for Ghana Refugee Board, who are face to face with refugees, in fact, when we engage them, they say we don't need to be in a camp in the first place. That's what they put before. We don't need to be in a camp because since 2012, they issue a passport, they gave us 800 Ghana cedis, so we should be out of the camp. And so when the issue came about, they showed no concern. All they claimed that we shouldn't have been in the camp. Again, we petitioned the Commissioner on Human Rights and Administrative Justice. Okay. And we are here to hear from them.
Wow. So as of now, is there any part of the camp where houses are standing?
They have demolished Zone 1, Zone 4, Zone 2, Zone 7, Zone 8, Zone 9. So we left with like a Zone 8. But then the Zone 8 that left, they are saying Ghanaians have gone, about already taking zinc from those places because there's nowhere you can fight them. Even the process of demolition there, if you even want to take your freezer for your own house, if you fight for your own freezer, your own fan, no police. That's also against the brain to demolish this place.
And then what I was going to ask,
so far,
what becomes of your belonging has they demolished?
Well, in fact, what they're doing now, the entire camp is on a map for demolition. And so in those homes, right now if you go there, you don't see those libraries because everybody have panic and then they are summoned to the very center of displacement. They're belonging, are staying in the homes, there's nowhere to carry them. Although that they are destroyed by a lot of people. The local Ghanaians will go in the homes and break the place and take the people belongings. Like what the chairman just said, in fact, your own house, if it's marked for demolition, you can't go there to any items. They will fight you and beat you up. And so everybody panic, everybody afraid to even take items from the home. That's what's happening right now.
So how are Liberians surviving? How are they eating?
Well, like I said, we have another group from Accra recently. They call them the Voice of Liberian and the Association. They came to the camp and they gave feedback, right? So they display people. And then recently, just today, they are a group called Liberian United and for Justice. They also brought some food items today to distribute to those who are victims in the camp. A few days of last week, another group, the Liberian students that graduated from Buduburam School, 2,000 they were able to give donation to the center, to the full center here. They provided food as their contribution to what's going on here. And then we also have few individuals, Liberian individuals, who saw the need to do that, and they have been assisting to the displaced people.
Let's take the Buduburam Community School or CRIDA, for instance. How many Liberians are in CRIDA, or how many you think are at the Buduburam Display Center, the junior high school display center?
Yeah, currently in CRIDA we have 442.
This is a church.
Yes.
So where are they? Church. Where are they sleeping? Where are they staying?
The church also had a school compound there.
Okay.
They have some classroom that people are occupying, and they use the church hall to spread the bed sheets and then other mats to lay on the floor. So one of the biggest of the Buduburam school, which have 1,000+ persons in there. Refugee Baptists are 11,000, and Refugee Baptists have 6,469. Then we have Lutheran and then one part of Bill Church combined. They have 769. And then the biggest center have about 6,400 persons. Then the manager up here have 7,200 persons. That's how they have been. And then the rest are in the field. The broken play at the morning, they just roam about and there. They don't have a single place, just in the open place seated, and then they want to do everything. All the structure cannot contain everybody at once. So all people are in the open and sleeping outside and things like that.
Have you heard from the Liberian government?
The first day of demolition, the ambassador called, and we formally called. The second day he came here, but then I wasn't around. And besides that, we have not heard from the government directly through the embassy. They're telling us, Eltrop is going to get back to us. You're going to get to us. We are yet to hear from them. 19 days ago now.
So 19 days now, the Liberian government is not saying anything. The ambassador visited once, and nobody has been there ever since.
No. Right. And we have not heard from the Liberian government officially yet.
Right.
But the ambassador is aware.
So
he told me that the president is aware, the foreign minister is aware, but then we have not getting any communication for them up to now.
Right. Yeah, I read in the paper where the president was saying that the people should be calm, that they were arranging things with the Ghanaian government. So now, because the last time interview you talked about this and you said it today about the integration. So what you are saying is of the about the 11,000 Liberians there. These are Liberians that have been integrated in the society, and they all have their resident cards.
No.
Okay.
The 11,000 is you still got people who are refugees.
Okay.
Who have the refugees card. You have people almost like 5,000 who are integrated, who have their passport with the resident in it.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Ghana immigration also are dismissed people who apply, for the refugee status. They say, no, you are not qualified. They are also here. And there are other Liberians who don't have alternatives at all that are also here.
Right. So if you put that all together, besides those that have their resident cards, people may ask, what are the other Liberians doing? Is it that they don't have means to go back home, or what is the issue with those who are still there as refugees?
One of the major reasons there is that in 2003, when they were doing the ID card process, there are a lot of people who were not able to get the ID card. And they were Liberian that was here. So during the repatriation, UN could not include them in the process. So people are saying, yeah, no money for them to go back.
So the different category, the people that are now resident, the people that are refugees, and some people don't even have any paper because now the demolition exercise is not distinguishing. Everybody got to go.
No. Oh yeah, everybody.
But if you were Liberian and you are able to afford to rent or find a place in Kasoa, would they allow you to do that?
You see, with Liberian living Kasoa, even living Accra, there's an issue that we've been facing with those that are living there. They have respected the resident they gave you. They say you can't work and do business here. So most of the Liberians that are even living outside, they come right back to Buduburam to do business. So like Buduburam have been demolished now. All the people are affected. Now when the Buduburam came and were affected because you have a resident that say don't work and do business. And the only place that you were doing business was Buduburam. Now, even if everybody is going and those who say, oh, I'm renting Kasoa, means that you have to get money to regularize your own status here. Because the first one given to you is fake. It's fake.
What does
so
it
talk about demolishing Buduburam alone? People that are living the surrounding, living Kasoa, living Buduburam, how they call it, Winneba, Accra, they are also affected. Because you're holding a passport with a resident and you can't do any other thing here. It's useless.
So what does it take? So when you say regularize your status, what will it take for you to regularize your status, and what would that enable you to do?
Oh, you will have to go to legitimate means of getting a new resident permit that will permit you to work, or the work permit, you have to go through that. I will not tell you how much it will cost you, but then you have to go through a process. There's a proceeding.
Right. And if that is done, will you be able to work and do business?
Oh yes, once you go through that, you will be able to work. Once you are qualified to work, in fact, decide that you can even do business.
Okay. Have you been able to personally contact your foreign? You talked to the ambassador already, right? But you have not gotten any word. There's a question yesterday. Have you been able to contact your foreign affairs ministry? But you.
Oh, the ambassador said he showed me that he has contacted the foreign minister and she's aware of what's going on. And after I think I read the president's statement, but that is on paper. We have not seen any action yet.
So what is the people that are affected with this now? What are they saying? What are they looking forward to?
You see, before even looking forward to something, they verify the conditions of the people. Like for what happened yesterday, the rain was falling and people were in the rain there. So we first of all find a solution to all these problems before even the durable one can come. Maybe most people are willing to go by home now for what they have seen for themselves. You don't have to tell somebody again. And again, the decision of going back should not be the leadership will decide for you to go.
Right.
You will have to decide. It's an individual decision that you have to take. But then from what they are seeing, everybody watch, I think the decision now is to go back to their home.
Right. Rense, you were saying something?
Yeah, I'm leaving you with Rense now. I have another call to attend to.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you very much.
In fact, when we come to those who don't have any credential in Ghana, I remember 2003 there was still crossing Liberia, and people fled from Liberia during that period, and they came to Ghana. But because they came that time, and then they were issuing those who came since 1990 to 2003, they were now issuing a passport or refugee ID card. And so those came 2003 were now claiming to have and they registered under Ghana Refugee Board and then the UNHCR. So they asked them to wait. Since they told them to wait up to now, they are not come back to them to say, okay, we want to process you. That's why they don't have anything to identify them as refugee. But it's crossing that told them from Liberia.
Right.
So that's one thing I want to establish. It's crossing that told them from Liberia. They not just came to visit Ghana, they came due to crisis. But then the policy here is very slow to register somebody who feels to come immediately. That's why we're now getting ID card as refugee. But they came through the period. And so we are all affected. And they also pointed that there are some people who were not repatriation, they came back.
Yeah.
But then because the agency responsible for you also failed. If you notice somebody from Liberia were not repatriated and came back, it is their duty to engage some person and say, why you return? But each time people want to report themselves, they get angry with them. They don't want to give you any audience or any attention to explain yourself. And so we have people of this nature in the camp as well. Now with the demolition issue, we have women and children are the most victims here. The property, the building have been destroyed because the demolition came on the way to them. People are even the congestion of the camp. We expect disease outbreak at any time.
Yeah.
At any time we expect disease outbreak in the burial centers. And for us, what's really shocking us, this host country failed to crave for attention on what happened to Liberia in Buduburam camp.
Yeah. She
remained silent and allowed the gangsters to intimidate us on daily basis. In fact, in the Buduburam areas where people are displaced, the chiefs here are threatened to tell people to get out of the school building because they want the children to resume schools. It's a constant threat. They are being alleged every day. And people are panicking. They are confused what to do next. We as leaders, we take the culture to remain kind and remain that school building. Nobody should continue to move from there. But the chief threats and the gangsters cutting the lights in the building so that people being nightmare and being panic. They've been doing that every other time.
Wow.
Since the 27th to date. Now what have they been doing? And the government remain mute about this.
Thank you. This is very, very sad. A very sad situation. So right now, and the first thing is at least to stop the bleeding is an emergency situation. So people listening to you, the government of Ghana, the government of Liberia, Humanitarian, what are the immediate needs now? And what are the things you want people to be able to do and help with?
Okay, well, one of what we actually need right now for the people, we need food supplies, we need medicines, we need hygiene items, we need shelters, we need blankets, we need canopies, we need sanitary power for our women, we need pampers for children who are displaced, and the other thing we need.
Wow.
Two, we can continue living this life.
Yeah.
We want those who have the influence to ensure they provide a lasting solution to the crisis that we are facing currently.
And what do you think that lasting solution will be?
Come again?
What do you think that lasting solution will be?
Well, for those who opt for immigration, we want the government to fund accommodation for these persons.
Okay.
And those who are still refugees, the government of Ghana, if she cannot cater for them, she will tell them what to use so that they can find a second country of starting for such person. Those who are available that want to return home, there should be an opportunity provided to them so they can return home and start a life all over again. Our life in Ghana is not safe. We have no future in Ghana, and we are seeking that those concerned should provide a better future for us, and our dignity will be restored. We are being abused, our rights are being infringed upon, and we want all those who are listening, who have the willpower and the influence diplomatically to come to our aid and intervene immediately. The time to help is now. Any further delay will waste our life. Our life have been arranged already. Any further delay, it will be the worst we ever experience. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. If you are watching this show, the chairman, the number is on the screen. Contact Dennis Gwion at 233-244-388-488. Ramsey, you want to provide your number as well? The people listening.
Mine, yes. Plus 233-530-50. Sorry again. 233-530-705-009. Again, 233-530-705-009.
Thank you. Okay. You can also contact Ramsey at plus 233-530-705-009. That's Ramsey Quia. Or you can contact Ramsey is the secretary, or you can contact the chairman, Dennis Gwion, at 233-244-388-488. This is a humanitarian situation, and we are calling on all humanitarian, all Liberians, all friendly people to please help. Myself, I was on Camp Buduburam. We were all hopeful, and now our brothers and sisters are in a very desperate situation, and we want everyone who can to please help. Again, let me put the two numbers on the screen. Right, but Ramsey, thank you very much for, and also Mr. Gwion, for you guys being with us to explain the story. We are deeply sorry. We'll do all we can to pass the message and let people know that you need help. Well, I also got message from Father Eddie, Father Eddie Henny, Divine Henny. Okay. He also is in Ghana. He said the situation on the ground is very pathetic and more than inhumane. It is a shock, it's a shame, and it's a disgrace to any human society. So before I let you go, I just want, if you have any final thing to say before I let you go. Thank you very much for your time.
You're most welcome. We want to say a very big thank you to you too for the opportunity to be on your show, to actually hear from Buduburam what is ongoing and what we are faced with. We pray that next time you have on the show again and give you more update on our current plight. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I want to thank our viewers for watching. Please share the show and tell somebody about the plight of Liberians right now at Camp Buduburam. Until then, we close with our song that says, "We are all Liberians." Have a good day and God bless you.
We are